hope you all are well. I feel like it's been a while since I've been on here, so I'm really excited to be filming a what I eat in a day. I do follow a whole food plant-based diet. That's just what works best for me and my body. I feel really energized, light, nourished. So this year actually marks 10 years of being plant-based, which is pretty awesome. So all of the recipes in this video will be plant-based, and if you are not plant-based, I hope that this still will inspire you to maybe incorporate more whole food plant-based meals into your week. And just a disclaimer, this is not what I eat every day, and of course everyone's body requires different amounts and types of food, but I hope that this will just give you some inspiration for some healthy meal ideas. I will be sure to link all the recipes down below. Most of the recipes you can find on my website, but if there's any recipes that are not on my website, I will just put the recipe right down in the description. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for watching along. So whenever I get frozen blueberries, I always get the frozen wild blueberries because wild blueberries have double the antioxidants compared to regular blueberries, so it's a no-brainer. I love using macadamia milk. Macadamias are so good for you. So the audio cut out here, so I'm going to try to remember what I said. I know I definitely said that this tastes like a blueberry ice cream bowl, but of course, healthier than ice cream. I always like to have fruit in the morning because it's just a great way to start the day fueling your body with fruit and vitamins, and it also tastes so delicious. So I enjoyed that while getting some computer work done. So for lunch, I always like to have something that is quick, easy, and healthy, of course, because I'm usually in the middle of doing computer work or filming or just running around. So I just like something that I can make in like 10 minutes, super easy, but also nourishing. And this is my crunchy Thai quinoa salad. It is so flavorful and delicious. It's made with quinoa, cucumbers, edamame, shredded carrots, cabbage, tomatoes, scallions, and peanuts for crunch. But it's really customizable. You can just use like whatever veggies you have in the fridge. And the peanut ginger sauce that goes on this is so delicious. I usually like to make a big batch of the peanut sauce and keep it in the fridge because I drizzle it on like everything. So I love having this. This is also great for meal prep. Sometimes I meal prep it in like a mason jar. I'll put the dressing on the bottom and then layer the veggies, or you can just meal prep it in a container and put the dressing on the side. Then when you're ready to eat it, just drizzle the dressing on. It is so good. So yeah, I hope you guys will try it. I will put the recipe down below. Hello, I am just sitting here getting some computer work done, and I'm feeling it's about time for me to make my afternoon matcha. I don't have it every day, but whenever I'm feeling like I need a little energy boost, I like to make a matcha in the afternoons. So I get a lot of questions about how I make my matcha, what matcha powder I use, so I figured I would share a little bit about that in this video. So if you don't know a lot about matcha, it is a type of green tea, and there's two types of matcha that you can buy. So there is a ceremonial grade and there's a culinary grade. So I always use and recommend a ceremonial matcha. It's the highest quality matcha. It has a smooth, rich, and deep flavor, and it's a really bright and pretty colored green. And then there's culinary matcha, and that's a lower grade matcha, and it's used in baking, and some cafes use it. And if you've tried matcha and you didn't really like it, you maybe had a culinary matcha, just because it has a really bitter and earthy flavor, and it kind of tastes grassy, and it's like a very dull green color, sometimes a little bit brown. So definitely recommend getting a ceremonial matcha, and I will share my favorites. But I also wanted to talk a little bit about the health benefits of matcha. So obviously I'm not a doctor, but I do research into it just because I'm drinking it. So matcha does contain caffeine, and I think it contains almost a similar amount to like a cup of coffee, but the difference is that matcha contains L-theanine, which is an amino acid, and it slowly releases energy. So it's not like a burst of energy where you get jitters. It like slowly releases energy without that crash like coffee can provide. It just gives you this kind of calm alertness, and it does help you focus too. So I like to drink matcha before I'm going to be doing a lot of computer work, because it does improve that brain focus, for me at least. It is rich in antioxidants, which of course can help your body with a variety of things. Matcha can also help support your immune system. I definitely encourage you to do your own research. This is just what I found from my research. Again, I'm not a doctor or anything. So I've been on quite the matcha journey, and my 3 favorite matchas to buy. I only have 2 of them here, but I'll share the third one. This is matcha curry. And then the other one I have is from Ibido Tea. So these I get right from their website. And the third one is Matcha Full. So I don't have any of that right now. I only have these 2. But those are my 3 favorites. They all taste relatively similar. They have just that smooth, rich, and deep flavor. I'll show you the colors on these because you can tell how bright the green color is. I'll kind of put them side by side. So now let's go make a matcha. So you want to whisk it until it's frothy like that. It's so good. For dinner tonight, I just wrote up a new recipe that I'm going to test. So fingers crossed it comes out good, and then I can photograph it sometime this week and get it up on the blog. So it's going to be like a buffalo chickpea rice bake, and I want to use cauliflower, but I don't have cauliflower, so I'm going to use broccoli, which is kind of similar. But I'm going to test it both with broccoli and cauliflower and see how it turns out. So let's test that.